What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I take you behind the scenes of my #1 side hustle of 2023, that is Amazon influencer, and how to go about doubling your income with these 3 simple tips. So I'm super fired up to show you this. It's kind of crazy how simple they are. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. All right, so let's talk about how to double your income. And these tips are very simple, very straightforward, but a lot of people will look over them and not even realize it. But first, I do want to remind everyone, if you are having trouble getting in, I do have a guide that shows you all the tips, all the tricks, and all the data that I've collected for people that have both gotten in as well as been rejected. So that is available below. Just send me an email below and I'll be more than happy to link you to the guide. But let's talk about these tips. So first things first, if you're going to want to take this to another level, meaning you can very easily make $50 to $100 a day just by reviewing the things in your house, in your friends and family house, in your mom's house, in your dog's house, whatever house you've got, you can certainly make $50 to $100 a day just reviewing those products in that house. But if you want to take your income to another level, then the best thing to start doing is start buying products. And you might say like, oh my God, Liz, I don't want to buy products. I'm broke. I don't know what the hell to buy. I'm afraid. Well, I'm here to help you figure out what to buy. So what I would start off by doing is, without even using any tools, just with using logic, what we need to do is we need to look in Google Amazon bestsellers. And I know you go on the bestsellers list, you tackle this the way you tackle FBA, right? And you pick out your favorite category. So for example, let's just say I've got a green thumb, which I don't. I've got a very dark brown thumb that tends to kill things. It's almost a black thumb. So my black thumb will kill any plant, so it's not a green thumb. I would go to patio, lawn, and garden. And the reason I'm picking that is just, let's just say I like to garden. And I'm going to start looking for primarily seasonal items, because seasonal items tend to trend, and they take off like this. And then they dip down at the end of the season. So what does that mean? That means that you can make a pretty decent amount of money very fast. So we're going to capitalize on the seasonality of this and then just let it dip off and get a paycheck, right? And obviously, in the meantime, you're still constantly collecting everything that you buy and reviewing other people's products and stuff like that. And I'll show you a second tip on how to get other people to send you products. So we're like, first things first, like something like this Flexzilla hose. Like, I personally don't want a hose. What do I want to do with a hose, right? But somebody might like it. So I would look at this for sure. And the other great thing about this is the price. It's like over $40, which means even if we're getting like 4%, what is that, like $1.60? I'm no math wizard. I'm far from any type of wizard at all. That would be $1.60. So that's not bad. So that's something we could look at for sure. But if we keep looking, these most wished for right here, we'll look at that next, and we'll look at movers and shakers. So I would just obviously open these up right here on the side. That way I can look at both those. And new releases is also a good one. So you could look at all these different categories. You can Google any one of them to find that data. New releases, Amazon; movers and shakers, Amazon; most wished for. So I would keep looking in here and see what else. Like this mosquito repellent, say for example, I know I'm going to be sitting outside my patio and I don't want to get stung by these mofos. I will open this up and take a look at this. This outdoor chair is $70. That's fantastic. And here's the thing, we're not going to look at those directly, but that's certainly going to have a big effect on what we do check. This right here, a pool cleaner. So let's say I need a pool cleaner and I've got a pool and I want my pool cleaned. So I'm going to take a look at that. The other great thing is that on something like that pool cleaner, let's just say you get this pool cleaner, right? And let's say you're like, oh Liz, I don't have a freaking pool. But let's say you want to give it as a gift or whatnot. You get $11 per sale, that pool cleaner. All it's going to take is 20 sales and you got your money back on the pool cleaner. You could sell the pool cleaner technically on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, anywhere like that. But you just you keep on using this strategy. You go across everything. Here's a flying insect trap if you want that. And you look at items that are priced higher than $40 or $50. Like this umbrella is great. Anything like that. Here's this bug assault. I don't even know what the hell that is. This thing, probably this cell phone accessory would be good. So you look at all these products, right? And then you go on over into them and you take a look at them. And what you want to look at is you want to figure out, all right, so we've got this bug. Let's see what we've got here. This insect trap. That was a good one. There was like a chair. I don't know what it did. That hammock looks fantastic, by the way. There was a hammock here. This one looks great. Like, I could use that right now, and I live in an apartment, so check me out. Like, let's see if we look at this hammock. I got such shiny object syndrome here. Let's see if we take a look at this hammock. It's $80. It's got 1,244 ranking. So I'm going to use something like Spyzon to figure out, okay, how many influencer videos are there on here? And first of all, are there any influencer videos on here? So I'm going to check this out and take a look at what there is. There are 9. And so that seems like, all right. I mean, that's not bad. It certainly is not the best situation, but there's 9. But here's the thing. What I can now just do is look at every hammock and go out there. And I know that hammocks are good because they're trending, and just come over here into Amazon and then just search hammocks and then look for the ones that possibly aren't as popular as the one we just saw, and then start investigating. Either me or my VA have a look at the ones that have the least amount of influencer videos. They have at least 1, but they don't have all 6, right? Or all, in some cases, 10. So that I know that I 100% get a placement. I'm looking for ones that preferably have like 4 or less. And that's the hammock that I buy. The other thing that I want to check once I find a hammock, let's say I figured out that this or let's just pick some, not the wise ass one. Let's say this one. I decided that this one looks fantastic. Like, let's say I checked out all the stats. It falls in line with the Spyzon. But the next thing that I want to check is the ratings. And the reason I want to check the ratings is I want to know, have there been recent reviews so I could tell how much it's selling. So I go to ratings, I click on that. Now right here I pick most recent. And on the most recent, I want to see how many reviews in the past week or so. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 reviews, which shows that's a tremendous amount of buying power. So I'm going to go with this hammock, and let's just say it fit all the other criteria, and I'm going to buy this hammock and see how well it works. So that's the first strategy that I would use to double my income. You start getting products like that, then you're really going to kick ass, especially if you make multiple videos on each product. The second strategy that you want to implement is, it's going to be so simple, it blows your mind. So you have the option of putting your profile links on your influencer page, right? So you can put your Instagram handle, you can put a lot of stuff. So if we look at this, we'll look at this lady's, let's see what she got in here. QD's reviews, or Queen D, whatever. I'm here giving her a nickname, QD. QD, so you notice she got her Instagram profile link. So if I click through on her Instagram profile link, it's going to show me her link. What she should be doing is have her, I don't know if she's got a way to contact her, but she could easily put a link tree. So I'll show you my link tree. First things first, I never post on my Instagram, but you'll notice I got a link tree right here. And on the link tree, it's got contact me. Clear as day, YouTube, which you found me here, and contact me. And I'll get loads of messages via Instagram as well as email for people offering to send me shit. That's number 2 strategy that you use. People will send you all sorts of crap. I've gotten stuff for my cat, which I don't even have anymore. I've gotten stuff, offers for headlamps, for vehicles, all sorts of weird shit. And so it's definitely worth it to see what you want. In fact, they'll even pay you to make the review. Now, just make sure that when you do make the review, you say that at the beginning of the video that you were given the product in exchange for an honest review. That's all you got to say. So collaborating with brands, that's how you set it up. Now, the third and final strategy, which is possibly the most powerful strategy of all, is this. And that is looking through your data. Now, you might say like, oh, no, shit, Liz, I knew that. I waited this whole video and that's how you show me. No. It's more powerful than that. Obviously, you get this list of data. You can't see the left-hand side, which is all the products that I sold. But you can see how much I earned from each of them. And you'll notice that some of them are clear as day, fucking kicking ass on most of the amount of sales, right? So this one here, $200. This one, $163. This one, $152. And you're probably like, oh, yeah, you're not teaching me anything I don't know. But here is a powerful thing. If you haven't been downloading this data, you're missing out on a heck of a lot of valuable data. So let me show you what I'm talking about when I show you my downloaded. All right, so this is, I don't even know how to work numbers, but this is still powerful stuff. Here's the big thing. You can't see the name of the products on the left-hand side, but you can see the revenue. And I don't know how to even filter this so that it shows the top things up at the top. But my point is this. Over here, you're able to see the products that led to the sale or to the inclusion that created all this. So this is like some kind of large item and made over 197. I was making like $10 per sale. But If we really wanted to gather every single product and have it put everything together, or point those out and filter the data, it's way more powerful if we use this data over here that we gathered here, because it'll show every single ASIN. It doesn't show us the ASINs here. We have to, like, it says get link, but it's kind of like a pain in the ass to have to click get link on all of them. Whereas over here, we could literally filter out the data and then just grab links, and it'll show us every single product that led to a sale, even products that are just related to those that we had. And so now we can go and buy those products that led to the sale. So it's kind of taking you down the rabbit hole and making it that much easier for you to expand. So if there's a product there that you're making sales from that you don't even have, the best bet is to go ahead and buy that. That product just came as a result of one of the other products that was on the list. So that's the tips. That's the tricks that should increase your income by 2x if you follow these, especially the buying one, possibly even 3x. So again, if you haven't been able to get on and you want to know how to get on in my data that I've collected, my email is below. Send me an email. I'll be more than happy to send you that report. But other than that, questions, comments, go below. I always personally answer those, and I'll see you guys next time.